In this video, we're going to cover a couple problems on percent change. In question 1, we have a tutoring company that paid entry-level tutors $21.50 an hour in 2010, and then as time went on, entry-level pay increased to $31.15. What's the percent change? So we're going to be increasing in change. And we'll use our formula here to calculate that percent change. First thing we had to do is identify the new versus the original value. So first I like to identify the original value, and the first number that came first was in 2010. Tutors were making $21.50. That came first, so we treat that as the original value. And then time went on and tutors were making $31.15. So that's going to be the new value. That came second. So I'm going to set up my formula. And there we have it. And it's just, you got to be careful when you enter this into the calculator. If you do it all in one time, that is probably easiest. You don't have to round or anything like that. So you plug it into a calculator like the TI Nspire, and then that'll kick you out approximately 44.8837%. The question's asking for the percent change, so we could round it, let's say maybe just to the nearest 10th spot. That's going to be this 8 right here. So let's say if we do round it that way, I'm going to look to the number to the right of that, which is an 8. Since it's 5 or more, I'm going to bump this 8, the first 8, up to a 9. So then my final answer will be 44.9%. And you don't have to write all those numbers after the decimal. It looks a little bit nicer. All right, on to question number 2. A basketball player has a great season, averaged 24.1 points per game, and then an injury happened and he went down in points per game. So we want to calculate that percent change. So again, we want to identify the new and the original. I like to identify the original first. So he started off by averaging 24.1 points per game, and then time went on, and his new average after he got the injury was 18.9 points per game. So let's go ahead and set up our formula. And if you plug that into a calculator, it's going to give you approximately a negative 21.5768. That's a percent. If I want to round to the nearest 10th, just to make it look a little nicer, I'm going to underline my 5 there. That's the 10th spot. I look to the right, which is 5 or more. It's a 7, so I got to kick this 5 up to a 6. So then my and you don't have to write the negative if you don't want to. As long as we say that this is a decrease, that's fine. So we're left with 21.6%. That's how much this season average decreased from one to the other because of that injury.